Here's the Lakewood 9-inch oscillating fan from, I guess, early 80s. I've been on the lookout for one of these for a while now and figured I'd end up with one eventually. I've actually had a couple of chances to buy one of these uh, here and there, but they've always been in pretty shoddy condition. This one seems pretty solid though. It was pretty dirty. Um, I already cleaned and serviced the fan, so that's already done. Turned out pretty good, all things considered. I really like the look of these fans. I think they look cool. They kind of have, I don't know, like that Grand Marquis kind of thing to them, where they're trying to be fancy. I have the 12-inch version of this, which turned out to be a pretty good fan. I know I've seen video reviews on these before too, and I want to say they have kind of mixed reviews, I guess depending on the condition, but it's model 900A and it's rated for 0.9 amps. No idea if these were made in the USA or not. I think the motors at least were made in USA, and I'm sure they were assembled. I'm not sure about the other components. If I had to guess, I'd say they probably were. I'd say this is probably made in the USA, but I'm not sure. Well, let's get it plugged in. Here's the plug. It's 2 speeds, and make sure the oscillation is off, and we'll start it on high. It's got quite a bit of vibration to it, and it's unnecessarily loud. It does move a lot of air though. So we're at 0.76 amps, and we'll do a velocity check. Very strong fan with over 1,000 feet per minute, which is very strong for a 9-inch fan, I would say. Yeah, I would think that if they, it's got to be somewhat restricted too. I would think if they put a wire guard on it, something more like that, it would probably be a lot stronger even. I'm not sure what the noise would be like. It probably, I don't know, it might be just as noisy. Wouldn't be surprised either way. The low speed is more tolerable. It does have kind of a rattle to it though. Not necessarily a rattle, but some vibration. It goes away a little bit if I get it off the table. Okay, we'll run the oscillation. During the oscillation, it makes this kind of a weird chopping sound, which I'm guessing is just the acoustics inside the guard. And on low with the oscillation, we're at 0.49 amps. Do a velocity check on the low speed too. Creeping up around 600. I want to say it was running faster earlier. I guess it's about the same. Anyway, we'll go back to high, run the oscillation. Kind of a weird rubbing sound and the spin down there. I'm not sure what that is. It's a heavy blade too, so it's got a long spin down. That's one thing I'll give this fan. It's got a pretty good quality, high density blade to it, and it definitely moves a lot of air. And the low speed, I guess, is pretty decent, but other than that, it doesn't really seem any better than a typical 9-inch, like I guess like Lasco fan or Galaxy fan from the same time. It's got the same kind of vibration and rattly sounds. I think this probably moves more air though. I don't know. Cleaning and servicing the fan was kind of weird too, and it took me a little while to remember where I saw this issue from, but there was a video that Jordan Yu put out a while back where I don't know if it was the 9-inch fan or the 12-inch fan, but he was having an issue with this neck piece here because all of the weight of the fan head hinges on this little plastic neck piece in here. This bolt here runs up through the rear guard, through this neck piece, and the full weight of the motor and everything is just hinged on that. And that's kind of a weird engineering design for a fan. You don't really see that where there's just that one pressure point. I mean, the oscillation bracket isn't even, there's no screw holding it down on the front side. There is on the back side, but not on the front. So it's kind of weird. Kind of a weird design, but performance-wise, it's very high performance, I would say. Although it's noisy. But it looks cool. I can't hate it. Thanks for watching.